Hey, what's up guys, this is Spidey from Reviews, and today I'm doing my reviews on all the comics I picked up this week. Yes, very light week. Did not pick up that much. That's because, last week was a very big week, and this week I picked up something really big, really important. The Spider-Man mythos and the Spider-Man and all that stuff. An issue I've been looking for quite a while. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 252. The first appearance of the Black Suit Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man comic books. Hence that right there. This is not a reprint. It's real. Cost me almost $50. This is basically Spider-Man returning from the Secret War in his black suit, and this is him in his own, series. He did not. This is not the Black Suit Spider-Man's first appearance. That was in Secret Wars number 8. I also have that. Now, if you want to see more of these kinds of videos where I could do, if you want, I could do a whole video just talking about this, and talking about other comic books. Like, if you would like that, I know there's this guy that you really should check out. His name's Maginoni, Maginoni6. He does really good videos where he talks about the history of Marvel and all that. I just want to know if you would. I was just asking, would you like me to do just a not like a history of the Black Suit Spider-Man, but just like a video of me talking about this issue and why it's important, and why I'm so glad to have it. So, I might as well just give a shout out right now to Maginoni6. Does great reviews, great videos. He's a subscriber of mine, so I'm just gonna give him a quick shout out right now. He's a great and he's very knowledgeable with the Marvel universe, the DC universe, and he reads lots of manga. I would really recommend anybody who reads comic books check out his channel. Anyways, on to my reviews. I'm reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy #1, Hawkeye #8, very cool cover. Another very cool cover, The Death of Damian Wayne in Batman Inc. #8. I have lots of things to say about that. Uncanny Avengers #4, Rick Remender has yet to fail me. He did a great job with this, and I'll get into that in the review. FF #4, and Aquaman #17. I'll start it off right here with Aquaman. Really good read, really enjoyable. This is basically, the epilogue. Well, this is the epilogue to a Dawn of Atlantis. Now, this is very not filler, but it's not like it's the action and the explosions and smashing things that you've seen in Justice League. Last issue of Justice League, I don't know what issue it's on, I think 17. But this was really entertaining, where you have the relationship with Arthur and the surface world completely destroyed, where, as we remember in the beginning of Aquaman, the surface world did not like Aquaman. They thought he was a joke, and then he started to get more respect. They started to, respect him a bit more for being a member of the Justice League and all that. And now it's back to the way things were, where they just absolutely... This time is actually worse. This time they actually hate him. They think he's responsible for what happened because his brother and Atlantis attacked the surface world. And that's really what this issue is. But it's really entertaining. I thought Geoff Johns hit it out of the park again. He did a great job. And as long as Geoff Johns is on this book, this is going to be amazing. A brand new take on Aquaman. Not saying that the old Aquaman is bad, just saying this is a bit better. Geoff Johns has sort of made a character that not a lot of people like. I personally did. I like that old Aquaman, but I do like this one more. But anyways, took a character not a lot of people like and made him a character that everybody would like. Even if you're an Aquaman fan like me, or if you hate Aquaman, you love this kind of Aquaman, because this is a very cool, badass Aquaman character. Okay, so now onto my review of FF. Gotta say, Matt Fraction, guy does it again. He pulled it off with style, man. I don't know. He is just such a good writer. Excuse me. Well, I'm honestly starting to believe that this guy can write anything. He can just make anything entertaining. Where you have in this issue the She-Hulk going out on a date, and these little guys try to destroy it because, these little guys here, because they love her, and this guy too. He pulls it off with, I can't believe he pulled it off very well. The artwork is great. Matt Fraction made a very fun, and humorous, enjoyable issue, that I think can be enjoyed by anybody, really. If you have been reading Fantastic Four or FF, I just want to let you know they tie in very well, so you should get them both. Both different comic books, though, I mean, and they're both written by the same writer, which is weird, but I recommend you buying both of them. They're really great. Both comic books have great writer and a great artist. I'd totally recommend this to anybody. Anybody would like this. Even if you don't like the Fantastic Four or the Future Nation, you'd still like this. It's fun. Now on to Uncanny Avengers. Very, 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 very solid read. Rick Remender has done really well. It's pretty much like a concluding battle, or not a concluding battle, like the ending battle, the final battle with Red Skull and the Uncanny Avengers. You have some really awesome scenes with Scarlet Witch forcing Thor, because Thor's under Scarlet Witch's control. Yes, the best scene was with Captain America and Red Skull. The art is great. I love John Cassidy's art. I love the way he makes the Red Skull look. I love the dialogue. I just love Rick Remender. I just love this entire book as a whole. I think if you have not been reading Uncanny Avengers, you are really missing out. And there is a villain at the end who I do not want to give away. You know, if you're like me, I was not totally shocked because I don't really give a crap about the villain. He's not that important to me. I'm not a huge fan of him. But that's just me. But I was a little surprised by it. It did knock me off guard. But I have to say, a very good read. And I know last week I gave Avengers a really good review, but I still say Uncanny Avengers is the best Avengers title going. Well, actually, no, we'll do this one last. I'm just gonna skip to Hawkeye. Matt Fraction writing this. I just talked about him in FF. So this guy, Matt Fraction. First of all, I'll say Hawkeye's got a very cool. This is a very cool cover. But Matt Fraction has done it again, where this is a fantastic issue. Yes, if you're not reading Hawkeye, this is a must-buy. Like I said, simple and fun with Matt Fraction's FF. This is the exact same thing. What's about this girl who's got to get this box that has stuff in it, and Hawkeye's got to help. The dialogue, though, is so good in this. The art's so really good. I really love Aja, whatever his face is, his art. I really love seeing the tracksuit bros. That's what we call them. That's what I call them, and that's, I think, what Comic Find calls them. But their little fight and their little shenanigans they had. I'm really excited to see what happens next. There was a cool ending, which sets up the next story. Really, really entertaining read. If you have not read this issue or any Hawkeye issue, you're missing out. This is probably one of the best Hawkeye, comic books in a long time. Stories in a long time. Before we talk about Batman Inc., let's just talk about my comic of the week, which was this, Guardians of the Galaxy .1. Just gotta say, if you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, you must pick this up. If you have no idea what's going on and who these Guardians of the Galaxy are, and you want to know who they are because of the movie, you pick this up. The art is great. Sorry, there's someone at my door. Just ignore that. The art is great. I don't think I've ever seen this guy's art before. But man, I'm sure we're gonna be seeing him in a lot more stuff. Well, if he's I don't know if he's a new artist or if he's an old artist, but if he's new, yeah, he's got to be in more stuff. If he's old, then I'm fine with him just being. This is great art. That's what I'm saying. So what this is, if you guys are wondering, an origin story about Star-Lord, and a very good origin story about Star-Lord. So you have this alien land on this girl's farm. He stays for some time to fix his ship, They develop a relationship. He has to leave to go fight in his war. But she's pregnant. Her son, Peter Quill, you know, he's seen here, he's doing his thing, and he's got that bit of, you know, he grew up fatherless, so this kid obviously does have some issues, but he has a, you know, he knows justice, he knows, good and all that, because he stops this girl from being bullied, and then you have the best part, where the aliens come to end the bloodline of his, the Spartacus bloodline. So they kill his mother and they try to kill him. They fail, and you know he grows up to become Star-Lord, pretty much. Fantastic read. I recommend everybody picking this up. We have got to support Marvel for putting stuff out like this. We got to support this series, because I'm gonna say this is gonna be a great series. I have a feeling about it. Brian Michael Bendis has done a great job. I think he will do a great job with Guardians. And that my dog is really starting to piss me off. She done yet? Okay, let's talk about the big book. Batman Incorporated, number 8. For those of you who don't know, somebody dies in here. I'll let you guess. Okay, anyways. Very cool cover. I gotta say, this is a very nice cover. But Damian Wayne does die. I do think the artwork is very good in this. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off. I do think the artwork is very good in this. The action was great. That's what I'm going to say. This is probably some of the best action I've read in a Marvel or DC comic book all year. Very great action. A lot of blood, a lot of gore, a lot of stuff going on. Now I was just going to say, Damian Wayne is not my favorite Robin. My favorite Robin is Dick Grayson. However, Damian Wayne is a great character, where he's got lots of attitude, he's tough, some of the things he says are just great, and so anyways, we have a story where I actually honestly cannot remember what happened in this part here until we got to this final battle at Wayne Enterprises. I'm going to read this again though, you betcha, and what happens is Damian fights this guy, I forget his name. I'm sorry, I have not been reading Batman Incorporated. I'm gonna get to that in a minute though. And they fight, and this part was amazing. I'm gonna say that. This part was absolutely incredible. This fight was really good. And then you have all these panels here, and yada yada yada, and it's really good, really enjoying that. All of a sudden, boom, we just get stabbed. What happened? What is this? You just have a great fight. The last 3 pages, then he just dies. Really? That's a bit of a cop-out for me. So how I feel in the death of Damian. Let's say this. DC knows that their fans, probably all of their fans, are reading the Batman comic book. And you know, there's a few of us reading Batman Inc. I read the first issue. I liked it, but I didn't pick up the rest. So this death here, Grant Morrison, I have to agree with Maginoni. He said this in the review. They put this death in here just to sell issues of Batman Inc. and get people reading this story that not a lot of people do. That's why I bought. I don't even have this on my poll, and I bought this just because of the death. But I don't understand why you wouldn't put something like this in Batman. Well, I do understand, but I just don't. Well, no, this death is just made to sell issues of Batman Inc. It was not a good death. It was a good fight. At the end, it was a really good fight, but it was not a good death. He just dies. There's no question about it. He just has a fight with this guy, and he dies. You feel cheated? That one of your favorite Robins has just died? Yeah, you should. I don't feel so cheated, but I do think, you know, it really could have been so much better if I understand that, you know, they want to sell issues of Batman Inc. Grant Morrison wants to do that. At least make the death have some drama too. Don't just like kill him and stab him and all the issues are over, Damian's dead, oh let's just sell more issues. No. You gotta do better than that. That's not enough for me. I'm sorry. Anyways, I've been going on for quite a long time, so I'm just going to give you my ratings. 4, because of the battle, I'm going to give it a 4 to 5. 5. 5. A 4. 4. And 3.5. Very good week for comics. Like I said, I've gone on really long, so I'm just going to end the video here.